Hi there, I'm Jonas.
I'm Hannes.
And we're Royal Republic, and you're watching Loud TV.
It is. I mean, this is where we spend most of our time. I think we've been on. I think our record is we were on this bus for 3 months in a row at one time, and that was like
awesome.
Yeah, it didn't stink at all.
It is actually very more convenient to do promo on the nightliner than had to go up super early and catch a flight and then drive for 2 hours and meet up. Because what we have discovered over the years is that sleep is very important to us. We need our beauty sleep to look this dapper all the time.
This album was actually slightly easier to write, record, and produce, but it's always like writing a Royal Republic album. It's never like a smooth ride. It's always a hassle. It has its up and downs, and it's not so much about us having trouble writing songs, because we kind of, I don't want to come off as cocky, but we kind of know how to write good rock songs, and we kind of know how to write good pop songs. The main issue is making sure that we write good rock songs that actually sound like Royal Republic songs. So it takes a while, but I thought about this actually, and I wouldn't want to change a thing, even though it's a hassle and even though sometimes it's a pain in the ass. I wouldn't want to change a thing, because so far it turned out really, really well, and we're extremely proud of everything we ever put out, and especially this one. I think we're a picky band, and we don't leave anything to like coincidence. It's all very well planned into like the very smallest of details, and I guess that's why it takes so long. It's like it's not only writing the song, but it's also like, you know, coming up with the right guitar sound or the right overall vibe of the song and the album and the concept and the visuals and you know, the artwork and all that stuff. It all fits together in a very good way, especially this time around. I think the album actually sounds like what the cover looks like, which is a very good thing.
2 places.
We did drums and bass in Berlin, in Kreuzberg, and we did guitars and vocals in Malmö, which was super convenient for me and Adam. It was like we'd show up in the morning, we'd put down a few guitars and a few vocal tracks, and then we go back to bed. It's like perfect scenario. No, we used the same producers as we did for Weekend Man, Michael Tibes and Christian Neander from Germany, and also Adam was a big part of the producing of this album for the first, well, not actually for the first time, but he was even a bigger part of the producing of this album. And that's why it took a while as well. I mean, the tour was postponed, and that was mainly because it's hard finding the time for the people we want to work with. They're nice dudes, they're popular, people want to work with them, so it's kind of hard getting the logistics together, and that's kind of why it took so long. But we made it work in the end, and it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it turned out like a easy, solid 5 out of 5, I would say. So we're happy with it.
really weird. We just signed to Nuclear Blast, and we were visiting their office in Germany, and we were walking around, and there were these posters and all these golden records and stuff, and it was all bands like there was blood and there were ghosts and swords and all kinds of
And
shit.
everybody looked seriously into the camera, like.
Yeah. It was pretty awkward, actually. I think we're definitely the least angry band that was ever signed to Nuclear Blast. But maybe that's a good thing.
Oh, if we sell gold with this one and they get a record, because usually it's a picture of the band or something, we so gonna like. So everybody's like, yeah, what?
Vibes.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
We're super happy to hear that, because that was the goal of the album. We want people to have a good time and enjoy it and feel like, I gotta move a little bit, I gotta dance, you feel the music. We want to put smiles on people's faces. Let's put a smile on that face. It's a lot of saxophone. Well, basically it turned out that Adam wanted to learn himself a new instrument. So, and he learned the saxophone. The band embraced it, and now it's some saxophone on the album. So, and the whole thing with this album was, the idea behind it is anything goes. No boundaries, no nothing. Like guilty pleasures turn into pure pleasures. If it feels good, if it feels right, we're gonna do it.
It's a weird instrument, because I think there are times when saxophone is the most corny instrument in the world. It's like, please do not play that instrument, because it makes me want to fucking throw up. But if it's played in the right way, with the right attitude, I think it's the most awesome instrument in the world, and I think it turned out really well on this album. And it actually fits our music, and it fits our entertainment jackets.
Yeah.
It fits your beard and
Saxophone
all
beard. Yeah. Well, lyrics for us is usually it usually starts off with a hook in some way, and then you try to form it into something. All right, we need to build around this hook. So what is it about? And most of the times, we usually tend to come back to love as a theme, and theme it in different ways, like good love, bad love, sad love, happy love.
Yeah.
And
a lot of times we end up writing a song, and then once the song is written, we're like, okay, so the song is done. Now, what the fuck is the song about?
Yeah.
We try, we kind of have to make it up as we go. It's weird, but it's fun.
Yeah.
A lot of festivals, but festival season is always great. I mean, you get to hang out with a lot of cool bands, you get to see your friends, you get to check out a lot of cool shows, and you get to play music, and you get to drink beer in the sun. I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
The only thing that we really hate about Summer Festival, it has nothing to do with the festival or the audience, but in some way we're always like getting fucked over by the airports, like delays or overlaying. I don't know how, but that summer was insane. The European tour is pretty much set, and for sure we are still planning on more, but we cannot really reveal it yet. But that's why we do what we do, because we love touring so much, and that's because of all the heavy touring. It has helped us to become the band we are today. It's because we have had some success, but not the smash hit that people would expect. So all the fans that show up for the shows is basically through all the hard work, and they helped us build this together. And yeah, so making an album is awesome because that makes us go on tour.